On November 2nd, man in front of me, Curtis Stevens, will vie for his first world championship when he takes on Gennady Golovkin in Madison Square Garden. How's everything going?
Everything's going good. At the press conference, just relaxing, ready to get this underway going.
I believe yesterday you had a photo shoot with him, first meeting. You get anything out of that? You know, maybe look into his eyes and maybe get something out of that, or that doesn't really mean anything?
Photo shoot went cool today. Like, you know, we've met finally. So you can't really, I believe, tell anyone over just by looking to his eyes. Yes, I seen a little fear, but at the same time, someone can put a persona up that you may not know or really how they're feeling. Like, you know, he has a excellent, like, good boy image. So you just never know.
What's it mean to you? And I guess a two-part question. A, to be fighting for a world title, Madison Square Garden. I'm sure a little young Curtis Stevens probably dreamed of this moment, fighting for a world championship, Madison Square Garden. When did that happen? And at what age did that happen?
Felt good. I won my first New York Golden Gloves in Madison Square Garden, so it's gonna feel great to win my first world title at the Garden come November 2nd.
As a young boy, did you think about fighting for a world championship at the Garden?
Say it again?
As a young boy, did that ever come in your mind, fight for a world championship at the Garden?
Oh yeah, it was always like in the back of your mind, but do you ever think like it would happen? Probably not, but you know, dreams do come true. So
obviously they're touting him as this big, strong puncher, the highest knockout percentage with any champion out there. But you know, you've known as a prodigious puncher as well. I mean, a lot of times some of these fights they play out like we think on paper in the ring. I mean, you expect this to be just whoever lands first and hardest. That could be it.
Two monsters gonna meet in the middle of the ring, and it's gonna be on. You know, I'm coming for blood. He coming for blood. Which one bleeds first? That's the question.
What's it mean to you about fighting for this title in the Guard? I mean, obviously it's a dream come true, but what's it mean to you? Obviously, you know, Brooklyn will be in the house on November 2nd. What's that mean to you?
Oh, it's excellent feeling. Excellent feeling. Like, you know, it's a Madison Square Garden, my backyard. Brooklyn's just right across the bridge, and I'm going to make history that night. I'm going to make history.
Were you surprised, I guess, after, there were some quotes in some of the websites that when they first started negotiating, I guess there was a first or second offer that, wasn't up to your standards. Were you surprised how quickly this came about?
No. Like, I've been calling them out. Like, I'm very grateful that they finally took the fight. So, but the offers, you can't knock me for negotiating. Like,
No, I'm not knocking him.
No, I'm not. I'm talking about the people. Like, you can't knock me for negotiating and doing what I'm doing. So it is. We all came to a mutual agreement, and benefited me, benefit everyone. So now it's game time.
I asked you right after your last win up in Mohegan, what's the difference between the Curtis Stevens that we're going to see November 2nd and the guy that the last time we saw on HBO, Andre Durrell? You fought Durrell. I mean, what's the difference? And did you feel maybe you needed that to get yourself prepared for this big opportunity November 2nd?
What, 2 years off?
Well, no, I mean the performance or the fight that happened on the last time you were on HBO.
I believe that was a couple years ago. So it's cool. The difference between that Curtis and this Curtis now, I'm ready. I was ready for Durrell, but taking nothing away from Durrell, he did what he had to do. In my opinion, he ran like a little girl, but he did what he had to do to win. So from learning that experience right there, I know what I have to do to win. By any means necessary. So you got to do what you got to do.
Like I said before, you're known as a huge puncher, but they're touting him as this monstrous puncher. Monsters Collide is the name of the promotion. Do you believe that he's all cracked up to be when it comes to the one punch power?
I don't believe he had one punch knockout power. That was the case. He'd have knocked out Kasim Uma in the first round, or he'd have knocked out Rosado in the first or second. He'd have knocked out Macklin. Caught Macklin with an excellent body shot, but Macklin was scared before he even got in the ring. So, no, I don't believe he has one punch knockout power. No.
Anything you want to say in closing?
November 2nd, come watch him make history in New York City, Madison Square Garden.
Wish you best of luck.